Yo, what's up, guys? It's Rafael from C Manga here to give you another review of The Breaker New Waves Chapter 88. I'll just give you a quick breakdown before I give my opinions. It starts off with Shi-Woon meditating, and he's basically having thoughts that he can now use a small bit of energy. So he's starting to have ki control again, and if he's careful, he should be able to do some basic martial arts training. But the only problem is he has no idea what Chun-Woo, the Nine Arts Dragon, his master, is talking about. Because in the original break, he left him a few videos, lessons on his camera phone, basically teaching him. I can't remember what the technique was called. It was like black something technique or black school something. Anyway, after he's finished, Hae-il meets him outside, asking him to follow him for a sec, and he basically brings him to Jin-Ie training with Jang-Il, and which impresses Shi-Woon very much. But we're wondering, has she always been this strong? Hae-il says she's always been very strong and has very good potential, but she started slacking quite a lot. But after her near-death experience recently and being hospitalized, she started becoming more serious up in her game, and I think he thinks that Shi-Woon is part of that reason as well, and made her more in tune into getting stronger, and obviously so she can protect him better next time. And Hae-il thanks him and says, "Look after her for me." It goes now to Jae-gal meeting up with Sei-hee to escort her to school. While this is happening, we see Ryuji was actually the shadow girl that we saw in the last chapter, and she's wearing uniform, and she's watching from afar with Ji-Woo, the I'd say whip girl or whip princess, and she's angered that Ryuji showed her G-gun again, obviously because she's paid off for the last battles, and Ryuji basically says not to cause a scene because obviously she wants to attack him, and as the Mio Yang school guys are always watching his back, this angers her more, and Ji-Woon basically says she's the only one that should be allowed to kill him and no one else can touch him. And Ryuji throws it was like she whips a whip around her neck, like strangling her, basically telling her to be more polite when you're addressing elders. Goes back to Shi-Woon now, leaving with Jin-Ie. They're on their way to school in the limo, and Shi-Woon receives like a text from Ji-gun basically saying him and Sei-hee has arrived safely, and this Jin-Ie was spying, and she's jealous obviously of thing. There's a little bit of banter and all that, with Shi-Woon wondering what she's so angry about. Yeah, and then later on we see that Chang-ho still isn't in school, and Shi-Woon thinks about what Jae-Kyu mentioned before, that the S.U.C recruits are basically just cannon fodder. They're just expendable products, and once they're used up, they're basically considered trash and they'll just be thrown away. And yeah, it jumps outside now to the S.U.C members arriving. The foot soldiers, you might say, all in their skull, full hoodie skull outfits. A lot of them arriving on foot and in vans, and then finally it shows Chang-ho arrives, and as he's zipping up his hood, he's stating how long it's been since he arrived here, and let's get this party started basically while he's walking to school, and it ends there. So yeah, as I said before or earlier in this video, a lot of talking, but it's like I said, it started a new war's about to start. Or not, I wouldn't say a war. A little fight is gonna happen, like I said in the recent reviews. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen, because obviously there's Ji-gun there to fight and Jin-Ie. Shi-Woon can't fight right now, and obviously being a typical hero of a manga, he's most likely going to try to fight. So is this going to damage his key center, or is someone else going to arrive to help them out? Don't know. And seeing as there's 5 captains as well from the S.U.C arriving, this is gonna be not very easy for just Jin-Lee and Ji-gun to handle. So I'm assuming someone else is gonna have to step in, or something else happen, like Shi-Woon getting some random power up, plot armor kind of things. Yeah. Even though the chapter was a lot of talking, it was nice and short, so I found it more enjoyable than the last one because there was a lot more people in this one rather than the last one when it was just talking a lot between the same few people. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'll give it an 8 this week because obviously I'm looking forward to the fight that's going to start next chapter, and hopefully we can see some more characters coming back into this. Yes, say it again, Nine Arch Dragon, whoever else. I'm just really looking forward to the plot moving on, and it really is starting to. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. If you guys liked this video, leave us a like. Voice your opinions by dropping a comment. I'd like to see if there's any actual Breaker fans out there, and yeah, subscribe for some more content on the channel, and I'll speak to you guys next week.